My name is Tasneem. I'm the senior manager at 98 Percentile in the HR department. And today we did a wonderful drive with XLR. It was amazing right from the very beginning, from the very first day when I got in touch with them till today. I think it was an extremely smooth journey with them. There were multiple follow-ups done by the representatives in order to check that we would be, what time we would be coming, how many people would be coming, what vehicle we would get. To that extent, they were so precise in giving all the information to us. It was extremely great to get associated with them and have a drive at XLR campus. So we are very, very happy that we got a chance to do this. Now, coming to the students, what XLR had, I think they were extremely enthusiastic. They were well prepared. They were aware of what they are coming for. I think there was some back-end preparation which they did that was commendable. They also were very confident and they were open to any kind of thing we were asking them to do. That was I think the best part. Now, I really hope we have a very, very fruitful association with each one of them and XLR in future. We are really looking forward to have many more drives like this.
Hi everyone, my name is Prachi Sharma and I'm the Senior Project Manager for IT Department at 98th Percentile. So today we were here for this IT Bootcamp, right, this technical drive and at XLR. So it was a great experience and I would feel that the students, they are the freshers, right, but it doesn't seem like that. So if I talk about their technical and cognitive ability, they all seems pretty good in that and that's what I felt. And I guess they have been taught pretty well at XLR, so that's how they have performed good in their aptitude and the technical tests. So I wish them all the best and it was a very great experience over here.
Hi, this is Patan, Technology Consulting Manager from 98th Percentile. We visited XLR for the campus placement drive and it went very well today. Ms. Ambika, Ms. Pragati, everyone received us greatly here and we had a lot of enjoyable time here. The students even had great experience with us. They were interactive, they had good aptitude and all the technological skills they showed. I think they were all well and we really appreciate their time that they spared to us and I think we will be doing a great job. We are expecting a lot of people to be hired from them. Let's see. it was a great experience altogether.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
From entering into the cyber tower to exiting out of this tower, the XLR team has been received me with such a care and pleasure.
I am the part of this XLR since 4 months. From the third month itself, they have conducted the placement sessions from the third month itself, and this is the fourth month, and this is the 98th percentile is one of the placement drive I have attended so far, and attending to this drive is such a good experience for me. All the HRs and the team made us feel very comfortable and confident.
XLR helped me a lot, and I experienced a lot of things today. So I'm really hope to be I placed in that company. I'm confident about that. Thank you.
This was my first association with XLR. I had got a call from Miss Shubha, and we fixed a drive here. Today when we came here, I was not expecting much, but the hospitality was too good. Staff is quite cooperative, and it's like a happy-go-lucky kind of a environment here when it comes to XLR people. When it comes to candidates, yeah, we have got few candidates, and they are all agreeing to all our terms and conditions, and I hope they join the organization and work for us, and I'm expecting long-term association with XLR people, with more recruitments or more collaborations with them.
XLR has been a good partner for us because we found some of the candidates were excellent, and we wanted people with good business experience, not only just the Java or whatever full stack development or whatever they were being trained on. They were also people with a good background knowledge, and whom we have really shortlisted, and we assume that they are going to make a good career in BusyBrains.
XLR arranged our placements for the BusyBrains company. I felt good. I hope that it will be positive for us and change our lives in IT sector. So thank you, XLR.
Hi, my name is Revant. I joined XLR's course of data analytics. While the course was going through, the faculty were very good. They were guiding us really well, and they were providing in-depth insights of the industry. We were taught the latest things. We were taught what the industry needs, and after that, post completion of my course, we were going through a live project where we were facing real-time scenarios, and we were encountering all those scenarios which we would be encountering in a job. We completed the project, and we got through a certification which stated that we got a data analytics certification from XLR, and after that we were placed in mock interviews, and they also gave us how the interviews are and how tough they are. The interviews were really good, and post completion of the mock interview they started placement drives Today is my first placement drive in a company called Busy Brain. I really want to thank XLR for providing me this opportunity, and I'm really hoping to see much more opportunities in the future. Thank you, XLR.
When I came into XLR, the learning experience was very good. Today there was the interview session from Busy Brains company. The interview session went extremely well. I got to learn many new things. Thank you, XLR.
Hello, good morning everyone. Okay, just a second, I'll change the background. Um, everyone from Amar, are you there? Hello, Amar. Amar, are you there? Chandana? Amar or Chandana from XLR? Guys, just give me a minute. I'm changing the background. So good morning everyone. Hello. Hello. Hi everyone. Can you guys respond, please? Hello. You guys can hear me, right? No. So guys, let me just start today's session. Any doubts from the previous session? Hello, students. Guys, can you respond? Any doubts from the previous session? Good morning. Good morning, Sirisha. Sai Shri, sorry. Okay. Let's start. Today, we are actually going to get the proper, what is that, view for our project. Okay, let's just explore more on that. And today will be the last session. Okay. So what did we do, guys, in the last session? Ma'am, virtual environment is installing, but another path, ma'am. What is that another path? Vaishnavi, do you mind if I take your doubts after 9:50? Okay, I want to finish the project first because if I finish, at least you can do something. Okay, I will help you, definitely help you. Okay, so guys, let me just open my Visual Studio Code and I'll keep my chat next. Okay, so let me just show you this again, like how to switch back to what? To a Django files or folders. Okay, just give me a minute. So I'll just clear this. And before you start, make sure you're always in what? You're always in command prompt. And now you should be keep on changing the files and then folders. Can you see we have a DB here? So let me just change the directory to the DB. And then let me just change it to the project. And then let me just change it to the P. Okay. So before we move ahead, let's just check what we have done in the last session. So is it working or not? Okay. So if I just enter here, so let's just see, yeah. So we are getting the link. Okay, so we are getting the link. Let me just push this. Okay, so and if I just go back and then take this link, and I think we have created something called as a course. And then if I just enter, see now we are getting it. Correct. So meanwhile, what I'll do, I'll open my dashboard as well. What is that? My DB Lite. We are installed DB Lite, right? So let me just do that as well. So you can see I have a DB Lite browser here. Just open that and okay, I think everybody can see now. Okay, so now what I'll do, I'll just open the database. Okay, and let me just go to the desktop. And here we have class 3. So just click on all the folders. But here, whether to go to test or project means it's obviously the project. Inside the project, inside the P, we have something called as an DB SQLite 3. So just open that. Okay, once you have done, and then if you just click on browse the data, you're able to see. And you can see that no data has been added. Okay, so this is what till I think till here for everyone it is clear, correct? Anybody wants anything to be repeated or shall I go ahead? Just one quick S would be really helpful to me. Students, please respond. One quick S, like any doubts from the previous session? Amit? Thank you guys. Okay, so now what we will do. So as you can see that we are getting the data here. Okay, now let me just enter some data. I'm just giving something like Akshita. Okay, and then student course, let me say I'll go with the full stack. Okay, and then for the cost price, let me say I'll give around 12,000 or let me say around 35,000. Okay, I'm just giving a count randomly. See, now I don't know where the data is going. Okay, whenever I add some data in my form, first I want to get it on my browser. Okay, is it clear, guys? Now what I want my data to get it on the browser. In order to get it on the browser, what we are going to do means first we have to create another path. Okay, what I'll do, I'm just going to create another path. I'm just going to say display. Okay, and then I'm just going to write views dot what display. Okay, why, ma'am? Why are you using another path? Means because as soon as I enter the data and click on the submit, it is going to redirect to another page. That another page URL I'm creating, guys. Okay, so now what I'll do, I'll go to the views. Okay, after this, I'm just going to define the display. Okay, define the display when requested. Okay, when requested. Sorry, when request. Okay, after this, I'm just going to return. Okay, and then render. I have to request for, if you want, you can just go with one of the HTML file or else it's fine. First, let me just try to get the values. Then we will see like getting it on a, in the form of a table. Okay, so now what I'll do means if I just go to my course, okay, this is the main form, right? So this is the form that whatever I have entered, and here I have added something. What is that means name? Yesterday I was not like I didn't add this name. What are the names that I have added means here? See, under the models, I have created 3 things. One is S name, S course, and then S fees. Okay, what is our main agenda? Whatever I give on the front end, it should go sit in the back end. Correct. This is our main agenda. So for the names in the, what is that, in the form, whatever the names I have in the model, I'm just going to pass those. You can see that I'm passing those values here. Okay, now I have to get this data, and you can see here I have given the method as post. If it is a get, then right on my browser URL only I'm going to get as I'm giving the post. So your code should go something like this, guys. What is that means? If your request, okay, if the request dot method is equals to a post method. Okay, so if it is equal to a post method, then what I want to get is I want to get the value of, okay, request dot post. Okay, so what I want to get means I want to get s name. Okay, and then again I want another one. So what I'll do means I'm just going to equate this to some x. Okay, and then let me take another y, and then I'm going to request dot post. Okay, and then I'm going to pass another one, that is s course, like whatever I have created. And then I will create another thing that is called as an request dot post. Okay, and here I'm going to give something like s fees. Okay, now as I told that I want to get the response of this. So after this, what I'll do, I'm just going to return something in the form of what HTTP response. So what I want this value of x, whatever I have given, the value of x I want, the value of y I want, and then the value of z also I want. Okay, so now my what is this? You can, as you can see here, my server got refreshed. Okay, so now I will just go back here. Okay, and then refresh. Okay, let me just continue. Okay, so now what I will do, guys, everybody see the screen. See, if I just give Akshata, if I just give full stack, and then if I just give something like around 12,000 or 35,000, whatever it is, if I click on submit, okay, I'm not getting the data. I think I should take this link. Okay, let me just save this. Okay, and then, okay, why I'm not getting means, see here I'm saying as soon as you click on submit. See, if you just go here, see, as soon as you click on submit, we are saying it to redirect. That means for action, I have to pass that file name. So I'm just going to pass something like display, guys. Okay, so now this is going to work. Let me just save this. Okay, after saving this, come back here. You have this link, just take it. Don't worry. If you feel like I'm going fast, I'm going to repeat it. First, let me get the output. Okay, so now what I'll do, I'm just going to give something like course because this is the form one. Now, if I give Akshata, okay, and then if I give full stack, and then if I just give something like 12,000, and if I click on submit, you can see I'm getting that data. Is it clear? Is it clear? So now I will tell you like what exactly I have done. Okay, so what exactly I have done, let me just tell you guys. Okay, I'll take an epic pen. Okay, everybody see the screen for a minute. Okay, if you have any doubts, you can just let me know. There is the epic pen. One second. I'm not able to see the epic pen. Okay, I think it is not there. Okay, that's fine. Any which ways, I'll just use this one only. Okay, so what I have done means, let me just write it down here. Yesterday, I had created a database. Correct? Yesterday, what I have done, I had created a database. What is the database, guys, that I have created? I have created something called as a student. Under this student, I have created something called as S name. Okay, and then S course, and then I have created something called as S fees. Okay, these are the three things I had created. Okay, in order to get this in the front end, I had created something called as in templates. So inside this templates, I had used some what is that file called as courseform.html. Inside this, I try to represent that S name, S course, and then S fees. Now, as soon as you click on submit, we have to get the output. So for that, I have created another path. What is that another path I have created? I have created something called as an display, and then I have used something called as an views.display, and that's all. Correct. After this, I have created a function on that. That is like whatever this like I have created, I don't want to type. Okay, so I'll just copy this. Okay, this is what I have created. Correct. Let me just put everything inside this. Okay, use dot py. I'm just going to add. Okay, this is the data. Okay, then I'm going to add something for what? For the path, that is for URLs, I have added this. Okay, for URLs, I have added this. Let me paste this data as well. Okay. Okay, so I have added this. So anybody have a doubt that course I have created for the form and then display I have created for another URL to show the output. So now the point of discussion is I does not want only on the browser. I also want that data in my database. Can you see I'm not getting anything under this database? Okay, this is where our project starts. Okay, first tell me any doubts guys still here, whatever we have written. Any doubts? Clear. One quick S would be good. Anything you want me to revise? Your screen is not sharing properly. A square box is getting displayed. Is it? Now? Now is it fine?
Akshata, no, actually some black boxes are coming on the screen. Can you please reshare it once?
What? Should I stop sharing?
Stop screen sharing and share it again.
Yeah. Shall I share it again?
Yeah.
Okay. Now it's fine?
No, it's still showing some boxes.
Yeah, even I can see. Okay, that is this. Okay, now. Wait. Now it's fine?
No, still the boxes are there and it's moving here and there.
Is it? I know what is it. Like,
You can just rejoin once if it's possible.
yeah, sure. I'll leave and then I'll rejoin. So now I'll just start sharing. Now it's fine?
It's still loading though. No, still it's coming like that, but you can continue. Not an issue.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe there is some glitch also you have to.
Like, is that my complete screen? I can see those boxes.
It's not complete screen, like small boxes to the bottom and right hand side. But no problem. Your screen is visible, right? So what is required?
Okay, I'll write the code here and then I'll explain here only. Okay. Yeah. So any doubts till here, whatever I have taught? So now I just now told that that whatever the data that I'm trying to display on right on the browser. So not only here, I want my data to appear where in my database also. In order to get the data on the database, so you have to write a different code. So what is that code means? Just go to the views. Okay, after this, just give something like C. Okay, after giving C here, first you have to write what is your database name. So if you just go to the models.py, can you see here we have something called as a student. So just to take that student here, okay, and I have to use something called as objects. Okay, objects.create. Okay, you can see it is throwing an error for the student. So I have to go import in the views. So how to import means it is Django. Okay, from Django. Okay, from Django. Okay, we will just go with the from .Django or from .models. Okay, we can use .models. I want to import what? I want to import student. Okay, so whenever you want to use that a database, that wherever you want to create, so you have to use it. Now we are saying it to create, but what exactly it has to be created? We have to pass those values inside this. What is that? The first one is S name. So S name I have equated to X. Okay, and then S course. So I have equated it to what? Y. And then I have S fees. Okay, and then I have S fees. I'm going to equate it to Z. Okay, so now let me just save this. Okay, so all the time, so sometimes in some in some of the platforms this will work, but in some of the platforms it won't work. So for that, what you have to do means you have to do s dot save. Okay, you have to do what? You have to do s dot save. So guys, till now what was happening in our database, whatever the data that I was entering from the browser, it was not reflecting on the database, isn't it? Now see, if I just go to my form, like whatever the form that I have created, so let me just refresh this. Okay, and then continue. Okay, wait, I'll take the new link. Okay, so I'll just go and then take the link here, like whatever the link that I have got after refreshing. So I'll just go and then I'm going to take this link. So after taking this link, I'll just go and then I'm just going to make it something like a course, because this is the path that this is the path for which I have created for the form, and you can see here. Now I will go with another name. I can see someone called as Rama here. So I'm just going to add that. Now I'm going to add something like data science. Okay, and the cost of the data science price, let me just say around 65,000. So now if I click on submit, see my Rama data is coming here. Okay, and if I just go back to my database, can you see here? Go and then refresh. Can you see Akshata data is also added now, and then the full stack data is also added now. Clear, guys? Okay, it is added. I didn't do anything, so I just wrote 2 lines of code. This is called as object relational model in Django. What is that means? First you have to use, first you have to use if condition. So under this if condition, you have to say if the request dot method is post. That means the encrypted form. So I am using something called as an encrypted method, that is post method. If the method is post method, then request the values of s name to X, request the values of s course to Y, and then request the values of s fees to what? Z. And whatever the values is there in X, Y, and then Z, I want it to be added into my database. That is basically the student. So I am just creating a mapping from a Python, from a Visual Studio Code to my DB Lite. How can I create means that concept is called as what? Object relational model. So for that, first you have to use the student. That is basically my model name. So before using that model name, I'm importing that model name in the line number 3 by using from dot models import student. After that, what I'm using something called as an objects and then dot create. Okay, so now if you just give s dot save, now you can whatever the data that you enter in the front end, it is going and then sitting. Okay, is it clear, guys? Is it clear? Anybody have doubt till here? Like how, like I think from yesterday itself, you got to know like how you are adding the data. Today I showed like if you are adding the data, something in the front end, it is going and then sitting in the back end. Now I want to do something more. What is that means? See, this is my main link, right? Okay, so this is my main link. So if I just remove this course, okay, if I just remove this course, so you can see something like I'm getting something like page not found. So I don't want something like page not found. Instead, whatever the data it is getting added in the database, I want to get it onto my front screen. So for that, I am going to create another path. Hope so that everybody is getting it. Okay, so one quick S would be really nice. Okay, I'm going to create what? Another path. I'm going to create a path called as what? A dashboard. Okay, see, and then I'm going with what? Views dot dashboard. Okay, I'm going with what? Views dot what? A dashboard. Okay, so now what I'll do, I'm just going with the views. Okay, and here again, I'm just going to add, okay, define, okay, what is it? A dashboard. Dashboard. Okay, so here I'm just going to request. So what is it I'm going to request? Let me say I want all the content What is it? Whatever the content that I have added here, I want this exact table look. I want this exact table look like whatever I'm adding. So, but if you just see here, what is happening right now, if I just give only one data is coming, isn't it, guys? So if I just go to the course, okay, I have to rerun my server. Just a second. Okay, I'll just give pass. It will throw an error or else. Okay, it is telling to add some data. I'll just return. Okay, I'll just return and then render. Let me just say, okay, I'll just go with an HTTP response. Okay, I'll tell welcome to dashboard. Okay, so now it is going to give the server. Okay, do you mean dashboard? I think spelling I have written something wrong. It is DASHBOARD. Okay, so now let me just save this. Okay, now I'm going to get my server link here. Just to take this server link. So what is happening here? I just now told I want to get the data, but what is happening? Let me just show you. So if I just go to the course and if I just add any data, I can see someone called Gayatri. So I'm just going to add her name. So it's basically Gayatri, and then I'll go with AWS, and then let me say around 20,000. Okay, so if I just click on submit, see, only that data is coming. I don't want only that data. I want that complete data. Okay, so now I think you understood. So why I have created this. So whenever you wanted to get the complete data, okay, you have to pass something called as an content. And then this content should be what? Empty dictionary. So this content, I'm going to add some data. What is the data that I'm going to add? Means whatever is there in my database. Okay, I'm going to say all those. I'm going to say what? All data. I want what? I want all data. So now I'm just going to return all that data where I'm going to return, and then I'm going to put that into the front end. So I'll just use something called as request. And then here I'm going to create something called as dashboard.html. Okay, I'm going to create one. So here I'll just go back to what? My templates file. Okay, I'll just go to the templates file. Near the app, I'll just right click and then create a file called as dashboard.html. Okay, so now what I'll do means I'll just say welcome to the dashboard. Okay, I'm just going to say what? Welcome to the dashboard. Okay, board. So now you can see I'm getting the link, but if I take this link, guys, as I told that we are not getting anything. Why? Means I have given the path as a dashboard. What I've given, I have given a path called as a dashboard. So now I have to make a little correction. See, I'm getting now. What is that little correction that I am going to do? Means just go back here. Okay, go to the path. Okay, and then remove this dashboard and then keep it empty. So whenever you're going to keep it empty, you're going to get right on the front screen. Can you see? Now you're getting welcome to the dashboard. Whatever is the table that you want to create, just go ahead and then create it. Okay, so I'll just go here to the dashboard.html and then I'm going to create what? I'm going to create a table. So do anybody have doubt till here? You can just say if you have any doubt. Any doubt? One quick yes would be very good. Students, can you please respond? Understood till now, whatever we have done? Students. Are you guys responding or not? Hello, students, please one quick yes would be really good. Amar, are they responding to you? Because I can't see any messages in the chat. Students, one quick yes would be really good. Yes, thank you so much, Gayatri. Okay, so now what I'll do. So I'm just going to remove this table. So I'm going to create a form. Inside this form, I'm going to create a table. Okay, so in this, what I'll do means, I don't think so we need a form. Okay, I'll just remove this form and then I'm going to create the table only. Okay. Yes, thank you so much. Okay, so inside this, what I'm going to do means I'm going to create a TR. So inside this, I want the heading. What is that? The first one is the student name. Okay, and then the second one is I'm going with the student course name. Okay, student course name. Okay, and then I'm going to create one more, that is student fees. Okay, that is what students fees, like how much they are paying. Okay, so now if I just go back here and then if I just refresh, guys, can you see I'm getting it? But it is not giving a proper look of a table. You can just go and then you can create a border here. Okay, you can create a border here. Okay, and then I'll give around 1px. Okay, so if you just go back here, see, we will start getting it. See, we started getting the border. Okay, so now what I'll do, I'll just go to another TR. Okay, so now I have to get the data. So guys, if I just go to the database, see, it's not a 1 or 2, it's the repetition of like more than one value. So we all know that whenever we want to repeat the value, what we have to do, we have to look into the loops. So now I think the people who already know Django, they know that we can add loops inside the HTML file. That is one of the advantages of using Django. Okay, so how to use a for loop means just open the bracket, percentage for, okay, for, and then I'm going to pass a for variable, okay, in data. So I'm just going to use what? For in and then data. Is it clear? Anybody have doubt till here? Okay, after this percentage. And don't ever forget in Django, especially when you are dealing with templates, once you open a bracket, you have to end also. So this is how you have to end. So now what I'm saying, the data I have given right here, if you just go to the views, so this is my data. I'm saying that please repeat this data. Okay, how to repeat that data? By passing that into my variable called as D. Okay, as I told that once you open a loop, you have to close also. So now here I'm going to repeat it. What is the data that I'm going to repeat as? That is basically D dot what is name. Okay, what is it? It is basically D dot S name. So this is basically called as what? This is basically called as a Jinja prediction. So we are going to use a single flower bracket in order to refer the data. So again, if I just go with D dot what? Student course. Okay, student course. After that, come to an end. Again, one more TD. Okay, so I think I've missed closing a bracket here. So let me just close here. Okay, and then come back here. Okay, and then I'm just going with S name, S course, and then what? S fees, and then close the bracket. If I just go back and then refresh, I will 100% I'll tell you the data will not be there because I have missed something. What is that means? So whenever you are going to pass, yesterday itself I had told you that render. Okay, so we have what I just now in the last class itself I told render carries 3 parameters. One is request, one is file, and another one is whatever the data that you want to borrow, that data also it has to be written. Now if I just go back and then refresh, you're able to see the data, but I'm not able to get that. So let me just I think I have to use a double bracket. Correct. So I'll just use this double bracket. Okay, so now let me just go back and then let me just see if I just refresh. Yes, see, now I'm getting the data. So again, I'll just go and then I'm just going to remove here 2 brackets, and here also I'm going to put what? 2 brackets. Okay, here also I'm just going to come to the fees and then another bracket and then another bracket. So now if I just go back here, okay, and then if I refresh, can you see the data? I'm not getting fees. Probably I have done some mistake here. Okay, it is S fees. What I have given, let me just see in the models. Okay, it is S fees. That is the reason I'm not getting it. So let me just go back here and then I will just make it as what? S fees. So now if I just go back and then refresh, can you see I'm getting that exact data? If you see here with the database, okay, if you see with the database, see I'm going to have that exact one. So let me just keep this 2 screens side by side. I want my database screen to be seen. Okay. So now if you see, can you see the exact data I'm getting? Correct. So this is one of the CRUD operations I can see. That is like view. You're able to see like whatever is there in the database. And if you're able to see here, we are going to see the reflection. So now what we will do, we will try to add some data and then we shall check whether it is going to react or not. Okay, so what I'll do, I'm just going to refresh this and then I'm going to give course. Okay, and I'm just going to add one more data. I can see Anisha. I'll just write Anisha and then course, let me say testing. Okay, and then I'm going to pass the price value around 12,000, and then let me just keep submit. Okay, so now if I submit, I want this to get redirected to my dashboard, or I want to get a message saying that it is successfully inserted. So we will just go back and then we will just change that. Okay, I'm just going to open this, go back to our views. Okay, so here instead of this, okay, instead of HTTP response, I'm going to change this to data successfully inserted. What I'll do, I'm just going to write data record inserted. It should say record inserted. Okay, inserted, or you can write this one, or you can just say return redirect. Okay, you can just use something like a redirect. Okay, you can use redirect to what? Redirect to the dashboard. Okay, you can even do this. So it is throwing an error for the redirect. Just go to the top. After the render, you have to just use what? A redirect. So now if you just see, we will just see like whether it is going to work or not. Okay, so let me just refresh and then continue. So it is coming back to what? A dashboard. Why I'm not getting anything in the dashboard? Just a second. It is saying that there is something wrong in the dashboard. Can you see it is throwing an error? Found dashboard. Okay, let me just see with this. Okay, and now I'm going to take this path. Okay, we are getting, see, Anisha has been inserted twice because I have refreshed it. If I just go to the course, okay, and then let me just add something like which is not important. I'll show you like how to delete that as well. So A, and then I'll just use something like B, and then I'll give 10. Okay, if I submit, it should redirect. Okay, there is no reverse match, it is saying. Okay, so it is throwing an error. So what we have to do means just go to the name. Okay, and then here you have to pass a name is equals to what? A dashboard. Okay, dash BOARD. So whenever you get that there is no reverse match, so you have to check with this. So now if you just come back and then if you just refresh and then continue, so it is still showing that there is a mistake. Okay, just give me a minute. Let me just check what is the, okay, so, okay, okay, what I'll do means I'll just go back here. Okay, and then I'll go to the views and then I'm going to change this dashboard to just a forward slash. Okay, now let's just give a try. Okay, now let's just give a try. So if I just refresh and then continue, yes, it's getting redirected. Okay, now let me say, see, it is like adding all unwanted information. I want to remove that. Not only here, whenever I'm removing something on my front end, it should react on my back end also. For that, what I'll do means I'm going to show you like how to use the delete one. In order to show to the delete one, first I have to create that, isn't it? Go to the dashboard.html and then create something like what? Delete. Okay, so if you just give something like delete and then go back here and then refresh, so you are going to get the delete. So now I want it to get repeated for each and everything. But before getting deleted, so what it has to be deleted? So based on what it should delete? So based on ID, it should be deleted. For this, I have to create one more path. Okay, it will not work like how it was working for others. So what we have to do means just put comma and then take the path. Okay, and here what I'll do, I'm just going to write delete. So delete should be deleted based on what? Based on the record ID. So I'm just going to pass that record ID. After that comma, and then I'm going to pass the views. Okay, and then I'm going to pass views dot what? Delete. Okay, after that comma, name is equals to what? Delete. Okay, name is equals to what? Delete. So now I will get back to the views. Okay, and I'm going to write here define and then delete. So here as I have passed RID there, so here also I have to pass a request comma what? RID, that is the record ID. Okay, so now what I'm going to do means I'm just going to return something like first I want to get some ID, so I'm just going to pass. Okay, so is it clear till here? Anybody have doubt? One quick S I need from everyone. Please respond. Yes, thank you so much. So now what I'll do, I'm just going to get the ID here. So I'm just going to pass something like H1, okay, and then I'm going to use RID, okay, plus, and then here, okay. So I think the quotes have been misplaced. I'm just going to put for what? For this, okay, and then I'm just going to close here, okay, and then I'm going to remove this. After this, I'm just going to close this H1. Okay, so you can see it is throwing an error for something. I think RID is missing here. Okay, after the plus, I'm just going to put RID and then one more plus. Okay, for HTTP response also it is throwing an error. Why it is throwing an error for, okay, written spelling, RUTURN, right? RUTURN. So now you can just see here, okay, still it is showing some kind of error here because double quotes are like missing. Okay, so now what I'll do, so now let's just see whether this is able to get our ID or not. Okay, so now if I just go back here, okay, and if I just refresh, okay, it has to get the ID. Okay, I think I have to put it here. Let me just go to my dashboard, okay, and here I'm going to pass that value. So how to pass that value means I will go for an href here. Okay, so inside this, I'm going to pass what? A delete. Okay, delete, and then based on what it has to get, based on d.id, it has to get. And then I'm going to pass a name here. Let me say it's a delete. Okay, so now if I just refresh, okay, if I just go back here and then refresh here, see, I'm getting here. See, if I place, see at the bottom, see here, everybody see here. Okay, so if I just place here at the bottom, can you see it is showing the ID as 1? So if I just place it on second one, it is getting what? Second one. And if I place it on third, it is getting third one. So now if I just click on this delete, see, it is getting that ID. This is the code I have written. So now if I just click on this, so it is going to get an ID. So anybody have any doubt, like till now, whatever I have done? Anybody wants me to repeat till now, whatever I have done? Guys, any doubts till now, whatever I have done? You want me to repeat anything? You want me to repeat anything? Students, please respond. Anybody wants me to repeat whatever we have done? No. Okay. So now what I have, so now we are getting what? Delete. So I just does not want it to get an ID. So here, if you just see if I just click on, I want to delete this. If I just click on what I'm getting an ID. So if I just go to the dashboard, in the dashboard also, I will be having the same ID. See, for 8, I'm getting 8 only. So now if I want to delete, what I should do means, so you have to go back and then you have to write it in what? You have to write it in views. So what is it that you have to write it in views? Let me just show you guys. So first you have to get that ID. So I'm just going to pass it as a student. So from student, okay, from student dot objects dot get, okay, so I have to get what? I have to get my RID. Okay, so after getting that, I'm going to pass something called as what? X dot delete. Okay, I can just pass what? X dot delete. After deleting it, what I'll do, I'm just going to delete this and then I'm going to say redirect to what? Redirect to the dashboard again. Okay, redirected to what? Redirected to the dashboard again. So guys, now let's just see like what is happening. Okay, I didn't do anything. So first I created this dashboard. Okay, and for that dashboard, I created dashboard.html. So here I have created a table, okay, which displays a student name, student course name, student fees, and then delete. Okay, after that, as we have the values which has to be repeated, so I have just put that into the for loop. Okay, and as we already know, whatever the data that we would like to print using this ID, like using this variable, this is how we have to print. So that is d.sname, d.coursename, and then d.sfees. Okay, after that is done, so I want to get the ID of a delete. So if you just write this, you are going to get. But if you want to delete, what you have to do, first you have to get that ID. After that, whatever that ID you have got, you should delete it. After deleting it, you should redirect back to the dashboard. Now let's just see whether it is going to work accordingly or not. Okay, so now I'll just get back here and then refresh. Okay, now see if I delete here, not only here, it will be getting deleted in my dashboard also. See if I just go here, see I have 3 A's. Correct, here also what? I have 3 A's. So now let me just delete this. If I just delete this, see, it is getting deleted over here. And if I just go to the database, okay, and then if I just refresh, can you see it is getting deleted here also? Isn't it, guys? It is getting deleted here also. Right now, again, I'm going to delete this. Okay, again, if I just get back to my dashboard, okay, and then if I just refresh, see, it is getting deleted over here. I'll just keep the two screens side by side, and then I will show you like what exactly is happening. Okay, so let me just put this chat box bit down. See, I'll just delete this. Okay, and then if I just refresh, see, it is getting deleted. Anisha is also twice, so I have deleted, and then if I just get back, it is getting deleted. Okay, now what I want, so I want to get an option here saying that for a course, okay, we have what? We have something called as a course here. Correct. I don't want to type course. So instead of that, I want to get a course here. So what should I do? You guys tell me. You guys tell me, what should I do? What should I do? So just go to this dashboard, okay, and then create another. Okay, if you want, you can create here. Okay, I'll just come down. Okay, or else you can just come here. Okay, another TR inside that TD A tag, and then here what I'll do means I'm going to write something called as course. Okay, I'm just going to create something called as course, and then if I just go back here, okay, and then if I just refresh, can you see I'm getting course? I want it to be like out of the table, so I'll just delete this. Okay, and then I'm just going to write here A tag, okay, and then the course. But this will not do any changes because I have to add lot of code for that. Okay, so if I want to click on course, so I want it to get redirected. So I have to add something here. So what should I add? Any idea for anybody? If I want to redirect it to there, so anybody have any idea what should I add there? I'll give you some time. Please think and then let me know. What should I add there? So no idea for anyone. Okay, so now what I'll do. So let me just go to the course itself. Okay, and then I'll keep my dashboard next to the other. Okay, where is my dashboard? So I'll just open my dashboard and then I will keep it. Now I will show you like what exactly is going to happen. Okay, so I'll keep two things. See guys, this is the project that I wanted to show you. So here, if I just go to the course and then if I just add some data in the front end. Okay, so I'll just go randomly with some name, which is there over here. Okay, I'll just go with Anisha is done. Shravani. I'll just add something like Shravani. Okay, and let me say that I'm going to add some course randomly. So as you can see, I already have something like full stack data science AWS testing. I'll just go with the Java. Okay, the price of Java, let me say around 40,000. Okay, now if I just click on submit here, okay, so it is getting redirected and you can see the Shravani has been added here. And if I just go back and then refresh, so I'm going to get it. So this is the project base, which I wanted to show and which I have shown. Okay, so before repeating, let me just add all the code. So now if you have any doubts, you can ask me. Whatever the errors that you guys are getting, you can just let me know. I'm going to help you guys. So if you have any doubts now, you can just tell, okay, whatever the doubts, I'm going to repeat it everything. Okay, and then this is the project which I told that I will be doing, and then I have done that. I wanted to show that path, but it again takes another concept, so I don't want to mess. So I just stop there. Okay, I'm just going to add this to the views. Somebody was asking some doubt. So who was that? What doubt you guys have? Anybody tried? So after this, let me just add whatever that I have created in the models also. I'm just going to add. Okay, I see some message. Just a second. Ma'am, how to host and maintain my project? So that basically comes with AWS. So either you have to mix with an AWS or with an React. So basically the project, it is just on half the project that I have done. So whenever you do some Django project, no, you can go till payment process. So whenever you want to launch that, so you have to use a React or you have to use AWS. So without these two, we cannot launch Django projects. Okay. Somebody asked some doubt in the beginning of the class. So what was that doubt? Can you just tell me so that I can help you with that doubt? Thank you. And can you please send yesterday's notes? Yes, yes, sure. I will send the yesterday's notes. I'll send this answer. Okay, so after this, it looks easy, but I think whoever is started to do that, the complication starts from the main structure. That is the reason I almost took one session on doing the structure. I'm getting create. Can I just see your screen? Just a second. I'll present this and then I'll help you. Just give me a minute. Okay. What else I added? I think that's all. Dashboard.html did I add here? This is not dashboard, so I'll just add dashboard.html. Okay, and I'll add the code here. 1 second. Okay, so this is what we have done for today. And this is about the Django project. So let me just share this file, guys. Okay, so let me just save this file and then send it to you guys. I think you can present your screen. Just a second, I'll stop presenting mine. We will see what is that error that you are getting. Okay, this is today's notes. Actually, I don't have yesterday's notes. The laptop is like, there is some issue. So I am using my personal laptop. So it is creating a lot of mess today. I'm really sorry about it. Okay, so did anybody download yesterday's notes? If it is there, please send it in the notes. Others are asking. Okay, if not, I'll be sharing that with Amar. Amar will be posting that in the dashboard. Okay. No, I think today they will be posting it, so it will be available to you guys. Okay. Someone told that they are getting error while installing virtual environment. Can you guys, Ramanjanailu, can you just present your screen? We'll just, open Visual Studio Code. Ha. Vishnu Harshita has sent the yesterday's notes. I think you can use it. Okay, yeah. Can you close those boxes? Yeah, close it. You have opened two, just open the only one. Can you just make one Visual Studio Code big screen? Because I can see two things. Make the screen big. Okay. Are you on the command prompt, first of all? Okay, just change it to the command prompt. Just click on command prompt. Can you just pull this screen bit? Good. Can you just click on that DB? What is there in that DC? Let me just check first. Okay, nothing is there. Okay, now virtual, did you install virtual environment, Ramanjanelu? Okay, if it is like installed, what you do? Virtual env, virtual virtualenv space test, test. Enter. Okay, it's created. You can just click on it. It's created. Just can you click on that DB? Yes, it's created. Now clear the screen. Now clear the screen. Ramanjanelu, CLS. Now go to the terminal. CLS. Now type test. Okay, TESST. You have done SST, not TST. Okay, TESST. Now backward slash scripts. SCRI. No, spelling is wrong. No, spelling is wrong for scripts. SCRI. Okay, PTS. Okay. Okay. Now again backward slash and then activate. Now enter. Enter. Yes, it's activated. Very nice. Now create one directory, mkdir project. mkdir space project. project. Enter. cd project. This steps are very, very important. If this is working, you can play with Django. Okay. Okay. Enter. Now pip install Django. Okay. Enter. Now it is also created. Now change the directory to project you have changed, no? Okay. Okay. Now Django. Okay. CLS. Django. Okay. Hyphen admin. No space. Hyphen admin. Hyphen admin space start project. Start. No space between start and then project. Okay. And then you can give P, space P. That is your project name. P is your project name. Space and then P. Enter. Now change the directory to P. Now you can go see your Django project will be created. Enter. You can go check, click on that DB. Project. See, it's been created. Right now you can run Python manage.py run server. Very nice. I'm so happy. Some students are really interested. This is the second time I'm taking for the same college, and the students are very interactive, very happy. I'm sorry, I was actually a bit tensed of today. My display went with my office laptop, so I just randomly went with another one. So, like, what is possible from my side, I gave, but never give up on learning this Django. I'll tell you, it will make your life. Okay, the starting salary only will start for a fresher around 20,000, and if you present your skills good, it will range from 40,000. So learn this concept very well. So how to learn? He's going to run that code and then show Python manage.py. Ma'am didn't get yesterday's notes. It is there in the chat above only they have given. Okay, let me just share that yesterday's notes. Wait, I'll put it in everyone so that you can use. It is class 4, right? Okay, I have shared it. Ramanjanelu, you can just try on it. Can you run last command python manage.py and then run server? Hope so that my projects were very helpful. I always take my sessions, not only here, even when I teach in the sessions also, I will always believe in project-based learning. So these are the projects which I've picked from that, and then I have tried to do. Okay, thank you so much, students. You are very interactive, and like the interest, whatever that you guys were showing, it was really, I'm very impressed. Um, Thank you so much. So if you have any doubts, you can just write it in a chat. I'm 100% sure that XLR people will post all these videos in a dashboard. And Amar, I'm going to share you all the notes, like all the notes by the end of the day. And then you can post it to the students as well. Okay?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, students. I'll take a leave there. Huh? Thank you, Amar.
Thank you, Akshita. Yeah.
Thank you. Bye.
Yes, guys, coming to the recordings, no need to worry. You will find each and every recording over the elements by the end of the day, okay? Any question, guys? If you have any question for me, you can post in the chat box. I will take it up. What about the certificate, sir? So degree students will receive the certificate within a 1 or 2 week, and engineering student will receive in the last week of the July. Okay. Okay, Nisha, thank you. Clear, Bhargavi? Okay, thanks. Okay, guys, chalo then. You can keep practicing whatever we covered. You can build your own project, try to add something, and you can do your project and present your project in your college in front of your trainers. Can we skip the sessions? Which session would you like to skip? LMS we already. Yeah, we are going to upload these recording sessions as well. Like we are done with the 5 hours of session, no? So we'll upload that as well. After completing the all recordings, then you give the certificate. So yes, absolutely. Yes, Rishmita. Yes, you already have LMS and you already have a couple of the videos, but for your reference purpose, as we are done with the project, we'll upload this by today. Yes, today is the last day for this project session. So we committed for the 5 hours of project sessions and we're done. I hope you got the knowledge and definitely you will give your 100% work on the project from your side. So you're a degree or engineering student? Yeah, you can skip. No need to worry. Rushmita, you can skip. By the end of July, we can complete all the recordings of Python full stack. Sir, yes, guys, you can complete. Then, if you're from engineering, you will receive the certificate in the last week of July. Okay. So we are following the APSHA guidelines, and as you have to upload your certificate over the APSHA as well, right? APSHA LMS portal. So we'll make sure that you will receive your certificate before the deadline. Okay. You're welcome. when we have to submit our project. So projects are optional. We're not going to submit any project. So it's depend from you if you want to go ahead. If you require, you can work on that. No, for this session there is no attendance, sir. Some assessment are not coming. Here are coming, sir. Yeah, assessments are not there. It's optional, but I will check there with the team. Like for Python, we're missing some data, so assessment will upload. Okay. So you can see your progress there only in the LMS itself. So you can check with your friend, or else you can connect with our support team. If you are part of our internship group, there we posted one message. Our support team contact number and email ID. You can simply message them. They will take you on Google Meet and they will help you. Okay. Others, guys, if you don't have any query or question, you can leave for the day. And definitely, we are always there, active for you, for your support. Not 24/7, but 9 to 6, you can contact our support team. They will help you out for sure. Okay. No need to be in hurry and worry. Every time, be patient. Our team will help you out. Okay. No, not required to submit. Okay, guys. Chalo then. Thanks a lot for attending all the 5 days. And definitely we'll see you in the future for our upcoming programs as well. Till the time, take care of yourself, take care of your family. Rushmita, it's not required. Okay, so till the time, take care of yourself, take care of your family, keep coding, keep growing, and all the best for your future endeavors. Just make sure that you are the future of the India and tech world. So give you 100%. Definitely, it will help you, your family.